Kyaddaala ky'akakiiko akatwala ebyokulonda naddala mu Mbale tekavudde ne kalangirira evudde mu kulonda era nga mu lutalo oba mu lukano lw'abameeya olunaku olwaleero omukyala Joyce Kudulu yasobola okuba nga ate aluwangula ng'akuba abasajja abawererako ddala era nga muno mumbadde ne incumbent Kasimu Namugali. Mwana muwala ono afunye obululu omutwalo gumu 920 bwasobola okuba nga ate awangula nabo naye ng'abadde ne title race okuva eri Magombe owa NRM ono nno ng'asobola okuba nga ate afuna obululu omutwalo gumu 682 ate nga awamu n'ekyo musajja mukulu gwe bayita Zambia naye abadde close awo n'obululu nga 83 ate nga ne Kasimu Namugali abadde n'obululu omutwalo gumu 231. So taite race ebadde taiti nnyo era nga besinzeko obululu butene buti wano mu Mbale tewasobola okuba nga ate race etambula olunaku olwaleero naye nga tubaddemu of course n'okubaganaawo kuba side zombi zibadde tezimatidde navudde mu kulonda ne baddamu okutaalinga bupya okugatta obululu era nga returning officer tabadde mu byagambye nti oba temuli bamativu nebyo ebivuddemu tuddemu ate tukagatte buto era olukagasse teri asode kubanga ate avaayo n'agamba nti tamatidde mu bivudde mu kulonda era nga kwe kulangirira Joyce Kudulu nga meeya omujja owa Mbale State. Katukulaga emboozi eno yonna ku Mbale Express TV naawe osobola okuba nga ate weerabirako ebivudde Mbale olunaku olwaleero.
Background, but as they display we are seeing different figures and yet we have candidates that we very well know do not even have the votes you've given there. We have candidates having over 10,000 votes. The likes of Magombe, the likes of Kasim, where did they get the votes? Because when we are following up, and I want to agree with you, if you say you have 95%, and that's what we are following with you closely, how come they are getting votes that we don't know where they are coming from? And yes, we need accountability. So for that, so for that case, we request, yes, that for the mayorship, we actually go down to 0 and we follow. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but when we have clear results, that's what we suggest. Thank you so much. It was so clear yesterday. It was so clear yesterday. It was so clear yesterday that as for the results we had up to now, the only people that were in the race were 2 people. That was Zadia and Kudulu. And yet, there was a very big margin between Zadia's votes and Kudulu. Yes, and we were only waiting for declaration as for the provided results. So we need accountability of what we are saying. Pictures have been taken. So we want to know, how do we just get votes? Where are they coming from? So when we are still watching, we are not going to let things happen. Mbale has been peaceful. Mbale has been peaceful in the past elections. And now we are not going to allow that nonsense. We are not going to allow that nonsense. If it means losing lives, if it means losing lives here, we are ready to do that. We have to stand up. We have to stand up. We have to do things that are right. Okay? We have to do things that are right. Because how do you tell us? How do you actually tell us that? How do we actually tell us that we are following certain things here, and yet you have concocted your own results? Is that even fair? Is that even fair?
That Mr. Sebo ulira niyo yaya ni muulire. Mago ulira mukwasi ulira niyo. Mr. We want to address the returning officer first of all. Yes. Then 2, when we raised an alarm, the screening, the broadcasting stopped. Where it is stopped, it is where it is. Ever since we made an alarm. So, allow us to address the returning officer. We are not ready. We are not ready to be led by people who have not been voted by people. Yes. We want a fresh counting of votes. A fresh counting of votes.
the money. Let us go.
Beya, onokukkiriza nti on'obuwanguzi naye baagala kunyaga.
Yes. Returning officer ayagala okukola akavuyo. Era returning officer yabadde ng'enyolanyolana kino emmotoka. Returning officer ayagala okukola akavuyo wa record from Mbale tayali. Omusayi gukole ki? Tuyitibwa returning officer okukola ebivuyo ebitaliimu. Tetwagala eddembe badde liriwo ate nga bantu bakava mu kulonda ba president ate bayita akavuyo. Returning officer alimo okukola ebivuyo bulimu wano. Tulina amagye agamala. Twagala eddembe, twagala omuntu afuna akamulu kenga weka yafunye kabeere kagenda weka. Naye bino byebakola bino tetujja kukkiriza. Bagombe yabujeewa, Kasimu yabujeewa, bamuteeka 40, Kasimu kuna kusambira, Kasimu kuna kusambira.
That screen is meant to display what this person is reading.
I'm asking you. Most of you, by the time I said let me step out, go and shower, I come back as we conclude. Most of you are dead asleep. No. We started transmission with permission from some of you at 8:30. That's when we began dialing. I remember very well. For us who are here by 4. By the time we began at 4, you said out of fairness, we wait for your colleagues. We had 10 members here from various stakeholders by 8:30. Because after 1 hour we had to go and have supper, then we did marathon. And if I recall very well, it is me who was reading that marathon that you're complaining about. Until I said, there is no way you can read till this time without what? Getting tired. I am busy there and I'm being told things are what? Are different. So which category are you disproving? We were telling together. So you want to tell me that when I stepped out, I went with the math? Because we need to be clear on what the problem is. So that we resolve it, and the display screen does not mean that someone has what? Announced results. We have to be humble, we have to listen to each other. You have your results, I have mine, they are still here. If you want, for me I have no problem. We can begin dying afresh. But You are going to be here for the next 24 hours. Because now, what you are proposing, just say, when you read this, there was a problem.
You have the copy and they have the same copy. Get the point. Get the point. You have the same copy with what we are rejecting. How come you got it and they have the same copy with you? What happened? That's why we're saying the votes are, the declaration forms are finding themselves here in the Tari Center. Why? Yes.
We can put it aside and proceed. We can put it aside with a question mark.
For Madam Joyce, who was your presiding, your agent who signed the form? You check your behind part. The candidates protesting. Then for Mafari, then for Mabobi Vincent, then for Nansa Musa. Okay, holding by form, that is Mbongo Shafi. Then for, you see, this is where the question comes in. The one who signed your form also signed my form. That means, you see, once they say they are what? They are saying what I'm saying is true.
One article, there is some time where people yes, and then they use it as an excuse, so we cannot adopt to that. Yeah, that is what, that's the first evidence we can now tell you that we made an alarm that the votes are finding themselves in the Tari Center, and you were arguing. You can now see the evidence.
First page.
Our votes. How come you are the same? You are the Atari. That's the first evidence in this matter now. The result you have match with his, and yet with the two we have the other same result. That is our complaint. Yes. That is our complaint. It means the declarations are finding themselves here, things back on here. We cannot allow for now.
That second copy that we've just cut for everyone, it was tampered with. They wrote 125. They changed the figure and they got 100. We have taken 125.
Let's come back to our boy is 010. Mbale Primary School.
It becomes invalid. When you look at the valid votes here, it has also changed. From 4 to 1, it is here. All these have been changed actually. It is just here, the vote.
As usual, we want to thank all the stakeholders, the voters, the media, the security agencies, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. We've been conducting a recount and we've concluded. At this point of time, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the returning officer of Mbale City to declare. Thank you.
Good afternoon, members. My name is Michael Onyekwe. We have been interacting since yesterday evening. Our apologies for us to redo the tally. But I think now, with the outcome we have, I believe everyone will be comfortable. The issues that were there, I believe, have been handled. But if they are not, then it's going to be between you and the other candidates. As of today morning, around 7:05, we had finished tallying. That's why we declared the councillors off. For the women councillors and the elected councillors. But there was a small discrepancy, or people are not comfortable with the outcome of the city mayors or the district city chairpersons. Technically, the change has been slight, but I hope everyone walks away comfortable. And the rumors that we were trying to consider a candidate who didn't succeed. Next time, like we said yesterday night, can you please confirm information before you work on it? But times it also works. So, this is the outcome of it is not a recount, the returning. We did recount, because recounting means that open the black boxes and recount the votes, which we don't have a mandate and power to do. Once items are locked in the box, there is a procedure by law that we have to follow. But I hope we are all comfortable with the outcome of this, and we can move forward peacefully. Don't come back and say that the returning officer was bribed to change results. No, this is how it has come out. We all know where the difference came from and what has caused the change from the interactions we had. So, I am going straight to the declaration. Then I'll read for you the outcome. According to the law, I, Arita Michael, being the returning officer from Mbale City Electoral District, having added up the number of votes cast as recorded on each declaration of results form, in accordance with Section 147 of the Government Act, Cap 138, declare the total number of valid votes cast for each candidate as follows. Candidate number 1, you will forgive me if I pronounce your names. Candidate number 1, Kudulu, Joyce, Matuka, independent. You have 10,920 votes. Candidate number 2, Imaswa Rogers, independent, 880. Candidate number 3, Mafari Mutwalidi Zidaya, Zambia, independent. You have 8,300. Candidate number 4, Mbale Vincent, NRL. You have 10,682. The other candidate, Mansa Musa Morani Nuk, 6,576. Then Masuda Sharif, independent, 1,223. Then Mukoya Siraj, independent, 4,746. Manje Ya, independent, 284. Although most of you said that step down Cascade. Then we have Namgali Wamatabu Kasim, FDC, 10,251. Then we have Wambi Geoffrey, independent, 91. The total number of valid votes cast for candidates came to 53,911.
1,053. The invalid votes 1,090. Total number of ballots counted was 55,043. The swing ballots were 273. So accordingly, as returning officer for Mbale City Electoral District, and in accordance with Section 147 of the Employment Act 138, I declare Kudulu Joyce who has obtained the largest number of votes to be elected candidate from Mbale City Electoral District. Thank you. We find that in the front there, we go to one of the